What up, guys? This is Raver823, aka Team Radar, and today I'm bringing you a video on cards versus. Today we have Tragoedia versus Gorz. Now, I'm going to talk about some similarities these cards have, what are the ups and downs, how these cards are kind of impacting the meta. I mean, if you think about it, they're both really good cards. You know, people love to throw them in Chaos Dragon decks. People love to use them in different ways. You know, with Trag, you could do a bunch of stuff like Exceed. Steal your opponent's monsters, copy levels in your graveyard, kind of manipulate the field. And with this other effect, depending on how many cards you have in your hand, well, he gains 600 attack and defense for that. And yeah, you can drop him when you take damage. Gorz, on the other hand, well, you basically can't have a field. That kind of sucks, but the way the game is this way, or how it is right now, Gorz seems to come out a lot, actually. You know, people are a little bit more aware of Gorz now than they were back then. You know, they just attack and boom, Gorz comes out, and basically Gorz is your win condition. Now people, you know, they draw their warning one turn late, and they set it knowing their opponent has maybe a Tragoedia or a Gorz in their hand. And, you know, they just try to wait and see if they could, you know, get the Gorz with the warning play. Or the Tragoedia. Because I know if your opponent has a big hand and he's also waiting for you to play warning, maybe hopefully trying to draw into that space or something. Space your warning away. If you can read the play. But, yeah. I mean, they're both really good, you know. Gorz being a 7-star, Tragoedia with the whole Gustav Max controversy, you know. Red Eyes got hit to 1, you know. We're not gonna get that, but you know, people, you will still see Gorz being played. Just it's how the meta is right now. Like, I know some people who, like, honestly, they keep Gorz in the side deck. And that's understandable, you know, like, heading into game 2, whoever goes first. But yeah. Tragoedia with the whole Gustav Max and the Red Eyes, you might see the play go off a couple times, but not as much. Gustav Max was broken as fuck in the OCG. For those of you that have Dueling Network, I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm talking about. And, yeah. So, like, I'll go over, like, a couple plays, like, okay, they attack directly, you drop Gorz. You have the effect to work with and the token. Or, if the token's weak, you know, you could go the other way. You can go effect value token, then have a Gorz. Because the thing with Gorz is, let's say you have no field, and they attack. Okay, well, if you don't have the warning, now you're going to have to stand up to a Gorz, a token, and you're going to have to worry about what your opponent draws next. And you're going to have to worry about what they have in their hand. Thing with Trag, well, you can attack, take damage, and they can completely surprise the hell out of you. They can already have a back row or something. And them just dropping it on you and you don't have the warning either. It's like, what the fuck? Like, now I have to stand up to like a 336, 3000 monster, and he's gonna get his draw next turn. He's gonna run over all my monsters and this and that. So yeah, two very good cards. You know, they both have their... Actually, if anything, I'd probably have to say that Tragoedia has a little bit more of his downs than Gorz has his ups, because Gorz is a win condition. Tragoedia, there are ways to get around it, but it's not that easy because Tragoedia is a really strong card. You know, Gorz. I mean, you can try to figure out ways to get around it if you don't have the warning. Like use a resource like Dark Hole. But in terms of hand traps, I mean, if you want to be talking about Maxi, Effect Veiler, Tragoedia, Gorz, Puppet Plant, Electric Virus, hands down, I'm gonna have to give it to Tragoedia and Gorz. They are two of the best hand traps in the game. I don't really see how you can argue that. Like, sure, like Maxi, whatever. Even Maxi has its limitations. You can't drop it during damage step. You can easily drop these guys during damage step. Like, I mean, seriously. You can't drop Effect Veiler during damage step. You can't drop Puppet Planner, Electric Virus during damage step. So, yeah. Hands down, the best two trap cards for hand. Tragoedia and Gorz. Okay, so there you have it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, Raver823, aka Team Radar. Alright then guys, Lates. Hope you enjoyed the video.